with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. And the Red Wolves will kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense comes onto the field first today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Broncos line up to punt it away. A quick 3-and-out, and they're already giving up the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Red Wolves offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well right now.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got his man across the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Muscling ahead on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Running back searching for a hole.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Broncos can really attack on this second and short. They've got the screen set up. Moving past the 25. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Jones wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. They just keep firing. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Broncos have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Release to the back. He's got him this time. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Lacy. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense. Understood.
Turning it on. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bringing the heat. And they're able to get him down.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the third and goal.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Ohio.
Looking downfield on first down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Got a man. It's O'Neal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Jones to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. This time it's complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups.
Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Catch in the middle, it's Harrell. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Weatherly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The sweet feet buy a little time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Red Wolves come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Motion from the wideout. Quick spin on the run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. DB's right up on the receivers. Pressure coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket breaking down. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's O'Neal. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Miles. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have.
Touchdown, Western Michigan. They take the lead with the 6.
Western Michigan.
That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
24, Arkansas State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch. It's Weatherly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Flowers. With the catch, it's Weatherly. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down.
He's loose on the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Red Wolves come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Red Wolves didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Lacy. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jones to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Miles. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Broncos. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Ball State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a big gain. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Harrell. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the left side. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Red Wolves kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Looking for the tie with the extra point. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's O'Neal. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Miles. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. With the catch, it's O'Neal. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Got it in the middle. It's Harrell. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harrell. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this one can draw us. They got it, it's blocked. He's got the ball and it's live.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays.